Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
I know one thing, he looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid-90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
Hot shot down the line.
First pitch, 111.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Settling in now, Harold Castro. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 3 for 9. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Franmil Reyes. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Norris is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Oscar Mercado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1. 1-1.
Skied into very shallow right. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. And the pitch. Called a strike there, 2-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there. So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maben. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0. Maben, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Popped him up. Perez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Santana has a play. And that's the third out. For Detroit, they're down 2-0. Digging in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Chasing after it is Maben. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Jordan Luplow is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Striding into the box, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor.
Digging in for his second at bat, Victor Reyes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Low for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. 1-2. Here it comes.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cesar Hernandez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit out towards second. Scope dives. What a stop. In time.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Fastball in there for a called strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes. Digging in, Harold Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians fail to score, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Austin Roma.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. Line drive to center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fastball well outside. Hit to third. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, action track.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Luplow, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they're on top 2. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
At the plate now, Harold Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. To Santana to get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jonathan Scope stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading up for the Indians, the third baseman, Hartman.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Full count still. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2. So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
0-2 the count to Maben now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Cameron Maben goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there, 2 down.
The batter.
Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. He singled his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next. I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Oscar Mercado. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And Maben will look this one into the glove. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still. Ronnie Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Line drive base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Tyler Naquin will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Garcia, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a shot out to right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Santana ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Tyler Naquin stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. The second
Here's
baseman,
Jonathan Scope now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Mercado is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Clevenger gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Daniel Norris pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watman.